Now also joining us is the athletic director for Northwestern Lehigh, Jason Zimmerman, and all dressed up, so we must be special.
Tony, like I said to the guys, the soccer coaches out there, I said, listen, unlike my spouse, I get dressed once a day and undressed once a day. So unfortunately, I had to attend to a close family friend of ours. Unfortunately, they laid their daughter to rest, and my thoughts and prayers are with the family and guide them with the strength to get through this. But anyway, that's why I'm dressed like this. I know you thought it was for you, Tony, but it wasn't. Everybody thought, hey, you're gonna be on the radio. He's got to get dressed up for that. But what do you always say to me? I have a what? Face for radio.
Face for
right?
radio.
Face
Well,
for
we
radio,
all do.
right?
And speaking of face for radio, here's Giovanni DiCarlo,
Wow, Tony.
who may have a question for you.
I was just paying Gio a compliment. Listen, I said to his father just about 5 minutes ago. I said, NW Sports Roundup and Penn Sports Radio has probably extended my career because most athletic directors don't have the fortune of having you guys blast out the information, share the information, and it's in such demand. A lot of ADs are doing that on their own, so I truly appreciate what NW Sports Roundup does. As always, what Penn Sports does. I mean, the way they promote our kids here, man, they take a load of work off my hands, and I truly appreciate that. It lets me focus on some of the other stuff.
Well, hopefully you had some time to rest during the summer, and now you start the fall. A lot going on. Teams gearing up. School around the corner on Monday, and this is probably the busiest time for you, I guess.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's the busiest, but it's the most exciting. It's a fresh start. Some people. I'm probably one of the few that actually look forward to summer being over. Although the hectic schedule, calms down during the summer. I miss the students. I miss the life. Like, look at the life on campus just here. To me, this is what it's about. And if there's something wrong with you if you don't get excited about being out here in Tiger Stadiums. These kids with the smiling faces, looking all awesome in their uniforms and getting their pictures taken and talking to members of the media. So yeah, I'm excited, really excited.
McKenny, you had a question?
Yes, so recently you announced the Northwestern Lehigh's partnership with MVP Mindset. My mistake. And I was wondering, what was your motivation behind that, and what are you hoping to bring to the athletes with this partnership?
McKenna, I truly appreciate you bringing that up. I'm equally very, very excited about that. You set goals in your career, as you guys will eventually see, and you set goals as students, you set goals as adults, and it was one of my longtime goals when I first started here. Having a strength and conditioning coach was so huge. Okay, you wanted that for your program. About 10 years ago, I saw the need for a sports psychologist. Okay, and when you remove the stigma behind the psychologist piece of it, every professional sports team, every college team has a sports psychologist, and it's to really work with our students on the day-to-day stressors, and which you guys are going through so much more than what Tony and I went through when we were student athletes back in the day. I mean, the social media pressures, we didn't have that type of stuff. The expectations to succeed alone is a lot, and I personally worked with both Dr. Megan Cannon and Dr. Matt Choquette previously, and saw what they did to some people close to me, and they're just phenomenal. They're people you can talk to. You know what I mean? They are doctors of psychology, okay, but they just do so much more. They're a good resource for our student athletes. And I want to provide that to them. So thanks to Northwestern Lehigh Education Foundation, okay, and the state grant. Because everything costs money. We were able to get this off the ground, and it's been one of my career goals for probably about the last decade, and I'm just really pumped to bring it here to Northwestern. Knowing our students the way I know them, I think they'll take advantage of it in a very awesome way.
What are some things you hope to see out of your athletes with this new addition?
Listen, Joe, just the ability to cope a little bit better. I think we lack those skills anymore. And is it because of the cell phone devices? Is it because of social media? It's dealing with those daily pressures. It's maintaining that image. Listen, it's okay. It's okay to cry. I mean, yeah, I'm a big dude, bald dude, and all dressed up in a suit, and I probably cried like a baby probably about 2 hours ago because I went through a situation with his family, and we're very close, and it's sad, and it's okay to do that, and it's okay to be kind, so a lot of it's, and you guys know, you're students now, there's so much busting, okay, going on. I think allows you to bring this in, allows you to focus a little bit on that balance. Like, it's okay to pay a compliment, it's okay to support your peers, and more importantly, I think it's providing them with a connection. Um, let's say it's going really, really bad, okay, and hey, you're going through the season and the pressures of the season, and you're dealing with something, you're struggling with something personally. Now you have a connection. You can reach out to these folks, and they're going to be there for you to help you find resources or tools to cope with that. And even if there's nothing going wrong, just the daily grind of competing, it's going to put you in a, they're going to try and work with our teams and put them in a better mindset to compete, especially down the grind. The kickoff meeting is next week, and then they're going to come back at the end of the season just before the playoffs and do a little bit of a follow-up, just to, hey, what are we seeing? What are we doing? Even team dynamics. Hey, what can we work on to become better as a team?
Before we let you go here and get the girls soccer squad on next, final season for Brady.
Yeah.
And speaking of crying, it's early, so certainly you've got a long year to go. But what are your thoughts with this? Obviously, you kind of went through that a bit with Eli, but now Brady in his final year. What are your thoughts entering this season?
I'm excited. I don't know. Nicole and I often talk about it. We didn't when Eli graduated and had his final everything. We didn't necessarily cry. We were excited. We were excited for him. He was excited. And the same for Brady. It's so neat to see them grow. Um, means I'm getting older, and listen, I'm gonna obviously miss them being right here.
Right.
But I'm so excited and so thankful they have the opportunity to go on and you know with their lives and become young men and contributing members of society. Like, that's the exciting piece of it. And a little piece of hey, you probably made some mistakes along the way, ran and had some road bumps, but at the end of the day, you know raising two good kids that they're healthy and engaged and having fun, having a good time and learning something. I don't know, it's worth its weight in gold. So you guys will eventually see someday, hopefully, when you're parents. But it's it's bittersweet, Tony. It really is. But we're really excited. Excited to stay in the present and not rush time for sure. And enjoy every moment, because I'll tell you what, it passes you by like that. I mean, I remember when they're out here running around in flag football, and here we are. So.
All right, good to see you again, Jason. We'll see you probably up at Valley View next Friday.
Absolutely, I'll be there, Tony. Again, I appreciate you guys so much. Gio, McKenna, thank you guys for doing what you do. It's folks like you that are going to make sure the future of media coverage is there for high school student athletes. I think it's the best thing going. I love watching amateur sports. It's better than pros, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Good
Thanks,
to see you
guys.
again, Jason.
Too. Take care.
Jason Zimmerman with us.